a wide range of facial expressions or body language. So somebody could say something to me that they might have thought would elicit a response, and it didn't. And they took that to mean that I didn't care. And that wasn't necessarily true. But it is also true that as an autistic person, I can observe things, and my response may be strikingly different from that of a non-autistic person. So if you and I are walking across the street and you trip over something and fall down, and your knee is skinned and it's bleeding a little bit, many people who are not autistic would look at you and they would say, "Ooh, that must hurt." And they would wince and they would say, "Oh, let me help you with that. Maybe I have something in my bag to put over it." And they would express connection to your pain. Whereas I might look at you and say, "Come on, we're in a street, this car's coming, get out of the street." And the fact is, if you do not get out of the street, you're going to be run over and you're going to die. And that takes precedence from a survival perspective over putting a pad over your bleeding, scraped knee. So in fact, I would be the person who gave you the response that keeps you alive, whereas the other people gave you the response that makes you feel cared about and feels good. But I would argue that if I did not care about you, why wouldn't I just keep walking across the street and leave you to be run over? And, I think that clearly, if I said that, I had to have positive feelings towards you because I said the thing that would save you, even though you may not have seen it that way.
Yeah, and it'd be so frustrating. How come people don't realize that? How could they think it's obvious?
That's right. And so when that would happen to people, to me, and people would think, "Well, what a cold and uncaring son of a bitch." I'm not a cold and uncaring son of a bitch. I'm practical. You're in a street and there's cars coming. And that just happens to me. It's happened throughout my life in so many contexts